chasing your front soon. EMC can clear the room. Every shadow melts away with EMC guiding the way. Take a chance, don't be afraid. Brighter days are here to stay. EMC makes it possible. EMC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. In the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn the key and unlock the door. EMC reveals so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. EMC makes it possible. EMC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. In the chaos, find the tune. Dancing under the silver moon. Break the chains and you'll find soon. EMC can clear the room. Every shadow melts away with EMC guiding the way. Take a chance, don't be afraid. In the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn the key and unlock the door. EMC reveals so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. EMC makes it possible. EMC makes it personal. No more EMC in the darkest night. Lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn the key and unlock the door. EMC will reveal so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. EMC makes it possible. EMC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. Waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. In the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more inside, let it flow like endless streams. Turn key and unlock the door. ENC will reveal so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. You see in the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn key and unlock the door. ENC will reveal so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. You see in the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn key and unlock the door. ENC will reveal so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. You see in the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn key and unlock the door. ENC will reveal so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. You see in the darkest night, chaos find the tune, dancing under the silver moon. Break the chains and you'll find soon. ENC can clear the room. Every shadow melts away with ENC guiding the way. Take a chance, don't be afraid. Brighter days are here to stay. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. dancing under the silver moon. Break the chains and you'll find soon. ENC can clear the room. Every shadow melts away with ENC guiding the way. Take a chance, don't be afraid. Brighter days are here to stay. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. In the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn the key and unlock the door. ENC reveals so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. In the chaos, find the tune. Dancing under the silver moon. Break the chains and you'll find soon. ENC can clear the room. Every shadow melts away with ENC guiding the way. Take a chance, don't be afraid. Brighter days are here to stay. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. Lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn the key and unlock the door. ENC will reveal so much more. Mysteries hidden in the core. Echoes you've never heard before. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. In the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Turn the key and unlock the door. magic, it's eternal. In the chaos, find the tune, dancing under the silver moon. Break the chains and you'll find soon. ENC can clear the room. Every shadow melts away with ENC guiding the way. Take a chance, don't be afraid. Brighter days are here to stay. ENC makes it possible. ENC makes it personal. No more waiting on a miracle. Feel the magic, it's eternal. In the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to all of you to the Convocation ceremony of European Nations Campus. As you can see, our dignitaries will be joining us in the hall very shortly. They are led by the ceremonial procession of dancers and drummers. Before they join us, let me remind you to please turn your mobile phones to silent mode so that we can have a very smooth functioning of our program. We're going to give our dignitaries a couple of minutes as they get ready to arrive in our midst. And as soon as you see them join us in the hall, I'd like to request you to rise and welcome them. So let's give them a few minutes and then get ready to welcome them. Ladies and gentlemen, let's rise now as we welcome in our midst our chief guest, guests of honor, as well as our distinguished dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to begin our ceremony with the lighting of the oil lamp to signify an auspicious start to our proceedings. To do the honors now of the lighting of the oil lamp, I'd like to invite the following dignitaries to please join us. We're joined by Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, Chairman, European Nations Campus, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, Director, European Nations Campus, Chief Guest, General S.H.S. Kotegoda, Chancellor General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University, Guest of Honour, Dr. Sulochana Segera, Founder Chairperson, Women in Management, Guest of Honour, Dr. Tarindu Atapattu, Certified Leadership Coach, NLP Business Practitioner, Dr. Nisansala Hapua-Rachi, Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer at ENC. Representing the lecturers, we'd like to invite Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena, and representing the students, we'd like to invite Dr. Eliathambi Srinath and Harshi Jayavira. Please remain standing, ladies and gentlemen. Our dignitaries will now be joining us at the head table on stage. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's now stand in attention for the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka Mata, Appa Sri Lanka, Namo
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may take your seats now. Before we begin, a very quick announcement. It's with regret that we announce that we were expecting the arrival of Mr. Athanasios Christoforou, who is the chairman of CDA's College Cyprus, to fly in to Sri Lanka to be with all of you today. Unfortunately, due to unfortunate circumstances, he's unable to make it, and we will certainly be missing his presence. With that being said, good afternoon once again to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the General Convocation of European Nations Campus. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a day of great rejoicing and celebration, and a high point on our academic calendar indeed, because today we recognize and reward the accomplishments of our hard-working students. This ceremony, which is steeped in dignity and honor, is a culmination of all of our students' efforts over many long months. And today at ENC, we take immense pride that our students are now equipped and empowered with the skills required to enrich the workforce, not just of Sri Lanka, but also, of course, across the world. And therefore, for our hardworking students who are here today, who have truly earned their place and their privilege at this ceremony, can we first and foremost start off with a huge round of applause as we congratulate our students? Come on, put your hands together as we say well done to all of our students here at the Convocation ceremony. We are so proud of you. Now, at the very outset, as we begin with our ceremony, allow me to give all of you a very brief introduction to this institute, European Nations Campus. Founded in 2015 by Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, European Nations Campus, or ENC, began with just 21 students, offering globally recognized qualifications at affordable costs. Initially affiliated with a well-regarded UK awarding body, LRN, or Learning Resource Network, ENC then expanded its services with qualifications from other esteemed UK awarding bodies, including ATHE and EduQual. This institution's commitment to excellence earned it distinguished awards, including the Most Enterprising Business of the Year in the education sector and Excellence in Providing Higher Education awards at the 2022 Lanka Business Awards by the Business World International Organization, Sri Lanka. ENC's dedication was further recognized on an international platform with Asia's Award for Quality in Education for 2022-2023. In pursuit of ENC's vision to provide internationally recognized degrees, ENC entered into a partnership with multiple universities and expanded its collaboration with globally acknowledged UK awarding bodies such as OTHM UK and Qualify UK, offering programs that align with the evolving job market that meet the demand for high-end qualifications. ENC also broadened its horizons further by partnering with Distance Learning Center, specializing in level-based qualifications that range from diplomas to doctoral diplomas. Today, this campus is proud to empower the lives of over 2,000 students annually, fostering their personal and professional growth and equipping them to achieve their aspirations. ENC offers over 20 postgraduate diplomas, showcasing its commitment to excellence in advanced education. So with this brief introduction, ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted now to recognize yet another batch of our students who are sure to make ENC proud. With that being said, time now for us to officially commence with our program. To do the honors now of formally declaring the convocation ceremony open, it's my pleasure to invite on stage Senior Lecturer at European Nations Campus. Let's give her a round of applause, Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I declare the opening of the current session of the year 2024 General Convocation of European Nations Campus for the conferment of degrees. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena for declaring the ceremony open. And on that note, it's now our pleasure to formally extend a warm welcome to each of you who've given us the gift of your presence here this afternoon. So to deliver the welcome address, please join me now in inviting to the lectern the head of academics and senior lecturer at European Nations Campus. Please put your hands together for Dr. Nisansala Hapwarachi.
A pleasant afternoon to everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to the graduation ceremony of the European Nation Campus for the year 2024. I would like to extend a special welcome and heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, retired General SHS Kotegoda, Chancellor General Surgeon Kothalawala Defence University, our esteemed guests of honor, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, Founder and Chairperson, Women in Management Global, Dr. Tharindu Atapattu, Chief Executive Coach and NLP Business Practitioner, Dr. AJ Rifaz, the Chairman, European Nation Campus, Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana, the Director, European Nation Campus, members of the faculty and administration staff, proud parents, families and friends, all invited dignitaries, and most importantly, our dear graduates. Your presence here today means the world to us and adds to the significance to this milestone event. Today is a day of celebration and reflection as we gather to honor achievements of our graduates. It has been an incredible journey filled with hard work, determination, and dedication. I'm sure the graduates have faced challenges, overcome obstacles, and grown in ways they may never imagined when they first gave the thought to start this journey. Graduation is more than just a ceremony, it's the rite of passage. It marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. It is a testament for the hard work and determination of our students and the unwavering support of the families and educators. Dear graduates, you are about to embark on an exciting new journey. As you step into the next phase of your life, remember the lessons you have learned here extend far beyond the textbooks and classrooms. Treat resilience, critical thinking, collaboration, and lifelong love for learning as the tools that will guide you through life's challenges and opportunities. Believe in yourself, stay curious, and strive for excellence. The future is bright, and you are well prepared to make a meaningful impact on the world. Dear parents and families, loved ones, thank you for the unwavering support and encouragement extended to our graduates. Your sacrifices and belief in them have been the foundation for their success. Today is as much a celebration of your dedication and as it is their achievements. Dear members of the faculty, your commitment and nurturing and educating these graduates have been invaluable. You have not only imparted knowledge, but also inspired and mentored them. Your tireless efforts and passion for education is always appreciated. So let us celebrate this wonderful achievement together. May this graduation be the beginning of more exciting achievements for our graduates, and I welcome all of you to witness this year's graceful occasion in celebrating the graduates' success. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Nisanthala Hapuarachi for setting the right tone for our ceremony with that warm and meaningful welcome address. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for us to enrich the splendor of this significant occasion with a resplendent entertainment act. Yes, that's right. We've got a lovely dance coming right up, and this is by our dance troupe this afternoon, Neela Ranga Dance Group, and we welcome them in our midst to showcase for you a very exquisite and traditional performance. Can we please put our hands together as our dancers join us?
वनमाते शोभ चरिते लंकापति नरेंद्र सिंह नृपते वनमाते शोभ चरिते लंकापति नरेंद्र सिंह नृपते भोजराज सब तेज भिरामा यज्ञ कामरन भूषण सोमा वजित कुल वृत्तिवंत भिरामा नरेंद्र सिंह नर नायक भूमा वनमाते शोभ चरिते लंकापति नरेंद्र सिंह नृपते
We say thank you to our delightful dancers for adding a touch of color to this vibrant occasion. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to hear from our director at European Nations Campus as she shares with all of us her insights as well as her best wishes for our graduates this afternoon. So to officially deliver her address, please join me now in inviting to the lectern Miss M.Y. Nauzana. Let's welcome her with a loud round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest General S.H. Kodekoda, Chancellor of General Sir John Kotlawala Defence University, Chairman of European Nation Campus Dr. A.J. Rifas, Founder Chairperson Women in Management Dr. Sulochana Segara, Certified Leadership Coach NLP Business Practitioner Dr. Tarintu Atapatu, Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer of European Nation Campus Dr. Nisanthala Hapuarachi, Academics and non-academics staff, proud graduates, families, and loved ones. Today is a day of joy and pride. We are here to celebrate your hard work, dedication, and the amazing achievement of completing your studies. As the director of the European Nation Campus, I am so proud to see of all of you reach this important milestone. Graduates, each of you have a unique story. You have worked hard, overcome challenges, and grown into a person sitting here today. Your time with us has been about more than just learning. It's been about discovering who you are and preparing for your future. But none of this would have been possible without the support of your loved ones and the guidance of our faculty. Let's take a moment to thank your families, friends, and lecturers who have been there for you every step of the way. As you graduate, I want to remind you for a few things. First, don't be afraid of change. It brings growth. Second, face challenges with courage. They make you stronger. Most importantly, you should use your success to make a positive difference in the lives of others. The professional industry needs a workforce that is creative, kind, and determined. I know you will go on to do great things, and I hope you always remember the lessons and memories from your time here. Congratulations to the graduates of 2024. We are so proud of you. The future is yours to create. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. M.Y. Nauzana for those very encouraging words and wishing our graduates the very best as they celebrate this significant milestone in their lives and their careers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a deep honor for us that gracing our convocation ceremony as our chief guest, we have with us the presence of General SHS Kotegoda, retired, WWV, RWP, RSP, VSV, USP, NDC, the Chancellor of the General Sir John Kotalavala Defence University. We now have the privilege of inviting our chief guest to address the gathering and share his thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our chief guest, General SHS Kotegoda.
Dr. A.J. Rifaz, Chairman and CEO of the European Nations Campus, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, Director, Dr. Nisan Salah Hapuarachi, Head of Academics, distinguished faculty, esteemed graduates, honored guests, beloved families, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all. It is both an honor and a privilege to address you today as the chief guest of this momentous occasion, the General Convocation of the European Nations Campus for the class of 2024. I wish to extend my gratitude to the management of the esteemed university for giving me this opportunity. Today, we gather to celebrate not just the academic achievements of the graduates, but the culmination of years of hard work, resilience, and personal growth. Dear graduates, today isn't just a marking of your academic journey, but the beginning of new adventures, new challenges, and new opportunities. As you sit here adorned in your caps and gowns, take a moment to recognize the path that has led you to this day. You have navigated through exams, late nights, arduous study sessions, and perhaps moments of doubt. Yet here you are, equipped with knowledge, skills, and the character to forge a brighter future. The European Nation Campus stands as a beacon of diversity, innovation, and collaboration. Within its walls, you have learned from one another, rooted in different cultures and experiences. You have developed relationships that span borders, bridging places and perspectives that will serve you well in an increasingly interconnected world. As graduates of the distinguished institution, you are now ambassadors of unity and understanding. Your education has not merely been academic, it has been a journey of personal transformation and global awareness. In a rapidly changing world characterized by both opportunity and uncertainty, the values and skills you have acquired here, a commitment to lifelong learning, critical thinking, and empathetic leadership will be your guiding light. Whether you choose to embark on careers in business, the arts, science, public service, or beyond, remember that you have the power to effect change. Indeed, the challenges facing our world today, from climate change to social injustice and global health crisis, demand not only knowledge, but also a sense of responsibility and purpose. As you step into your roles as leaders of tomorrow, I urge you to think critically about the impact of your choices. Strive to be not only successful in your careers, but also significant in your contributions to society. Embrace the concept of servant leadership and work courageously to make the world a better place for all. To the faculty and staff, I commend you for your unwavering dedication and support. I'm certain your guidance has been instrumental in shaping these remarkable individuals as scholars and worthy citizens of the world. Your commitment to excellence in education sets a standard not only for the European Nations campus, but for educational institutions globally. To the families and friends joining us here today, your love and encouragement have been the bedrock upon which these graduates have built their futures. Your sacrifices and the belief in them have made their achievements possible. As they embark on this new chapter, know that your support will continue to be vital. As we celebrate the graduating class of 2024, I leave you with this thought. The world awaits your ideas, your passions, and your innovations. Embrace these opportunities with open hearts and open minds. Stay curious, fearless, and committed to your principles. Let us look towards the future not with trepidation, but with hope and determination. Congratulations, class of 2024. Your journey is just beginning. May you achieve all that you dream of, and may your future be as bright and limitless as your potential. Thank you.
We say thank you very much to General SHS Kotegoda for his very profound words of motivation to our graduates and also for gracing our occasion as our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to acknowledge the hard work of our students by formally presenting them with their well-deserved certificates. Yes, we are going to be starting off with the ceremony of the presentation, and to do the honors of presenting the first segment of certificates, I'd like to invite the following dignitaries to join us. We'd like to invite the Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer at European Nations Campus, Dr. Nisansala Hapwarachi, accompanied by Director, European Nations Campus, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana. Let's put our hands together for our dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. And as each of our students joins us up, I hope you will join me in applauding them and congratulating them for their efforts. We get started now with Diploma in UKAMI. Our very first student to join us is Abdul Qadir Samha. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Abdul Qadir Samha, congratulations to you. Next up, Geetanjali Puvanendra. Let's put our hands together for our students, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Diploma in UKAMI. We have Geetanjali Puvanendra. Let's put our hands together and encourage and appreciate our students. Yes. Joining us up next is going to be Michelle Tiola Fernando. Your applause for her. Diploma in UKAMI. Next up, RADR, Yomali. Congratulations. We're next going to be moving on to the Diploma in Human Resource Management. We have Fatima Shamima. Our next diploma is in Early Childhood Education, and we have our student Fatima Nabiha Hasim. Put your hands together. We're then moving on to the Diploma in Psychology, starting with Fatima Amra Abdul Jamiyun. Our next student in a Diploma in Psychology is Fatima Hafsa. Let's hear your applause. Diploma in Psychology, our next student, Sashini Sandamali Amarasinghe. We now move on, Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Business Management, starting with Amir Deen Shahir Ahmed. Joining us up next is going to be Dishanti Bala Mugundan. This is the Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Business Management. Next up, Mohammad Fazli Mohammad Akram. We're now moving on to Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Health and Social Care Management, starting with Afshana Farzan. Our next graduate is Kaushalya Narendri Hettiarachi. We have Tarmita Yogarasa as well. We then move on. Higher Diploma, Level 4 and 5 in Hospitality and Tourism Management. Sudan Selladure. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Accounting and Finance, Muhammad Ali Muhammad Asmat. Next, Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Information Technology, Muhammad Dauz Fatima Husna. And joining us next is going to be Tiyakaratinam Sasivarnan. We then move on, Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Early Learning and Childcare, starting with Abu Bakr Rasul Hajara. Our next graduate is Fatima Shafia Shafi. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Early Learning and Childcare. Up next, we have Kavindri Tisakya De Silva. Joining us up next, we have Muhammad Nalim Fatima Nazla. Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Early Learning and Childcare. Joining us next, Vivette De Silva. We will then be moving on to the Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Psychology. We start with H.A. Pramodi Chaturangi. Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Psychology. The next student, Jeshika Bandara. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We then be moving on to Higher Diploma Level 4 and 5 in Teacher Training. Our student is Rochelle Tanya. And that brings us to the end of the first segment. Can we please hear a huge round of applause for all of our students who just graduated? Congratulations. Thank you very much to our dignitaries for presenting the certificates. Well, before we move on to the next segment of the presentation of certificates, we are delighted that this afternoon, joining us at our convocation ceremony as our guest of honor, we have Dr. Tarindu Atapattu, who is a certified leadership coach and an NLP business practitioner. It's now our privilege to invite our guest of honor to share his insights and reflections. So let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Tarindu Atapattu.
At the outset, let me congratulate all the graduates today evening. Not because you all are graduating today after completing your hard work, but the decision to embark on a new journey to change the world. Good afternoon, all the invitees, all the graduates, parents, and all the lecturers. I have seen two features of people who have changed the world. They are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world, and they are wise enough to know they know nothing. The first one was said by Steve Jobs. He told it in a different way. And the second one, about wisdom, was said by Socrates. So then those who have the passion and craziness and the wiseness change the world. The craziness I would like to name as passion. The wise is the wisdom. In simple language, be wise and be crazy to change the world. Today, every one of you, all the graduates are qualifying in the same line. You all are qualifying almost different subjects could be, but a degree. But the person seated next to you, down the line 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 5 years would not be the same person. Just look at the person and shake hand. He will or she will be sometimes a chairman running a company, a world-class professional, but the person seated next to you, what is the difference? The difference is the DNA. We all have DNA. DNA, human beings, we have human beings' DNA. It's a twisted ladder type structure. It's our biological DNA. But the DNA I'm talking in the next minute is not the biological DNA, but it's called the career blueprint, the corporate blueprint. That's called the career DNA. In the career DNA, I would like to mention the meaning of the 3 letters. D stands for diversified knowledge. N stands for negotiation skills. A stands for attitude. When you master your DNA, your diversified knowledge, negotiation skills, and attitude, you will be a different person. So these 180 or 200 people, graduates, will become different professionals in the industry. That is in your hand. That is your DNA. Let me quickly tell you how to get this DNA. Diversified knowledge. To get knowledge, you need to learn. To establish your learning, you need to challenge. When you challenge, you need to support, and then you evolve. 4 factors. To get diversified knowledge, you need to learn, challenge, support, and evolve. That's a D. N, negotiation skills. You need to observe things carefully, analyze deeply, compare wisely, and then make the decision judiciously. That's how the negotiations happen. A part, attitude. That's the most important part. Under attitude, we got to develop to understand when we have the right passion, precision, patience, persistence, and perseverance, that's the attitude. So I captured 2 words, passion and precision. Passion comes with craziness, precision comes with wisdom. So those who have the DNA, everybody has the DNA for sure. It's a muscle. The Bruce Lee said one time, I don't fear a man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear a man who has practiced 1 kick 10,000 times. So practice your kick 10,000 times. In my book I have written, experience is all about not the number of years you sleep, but the number of seconds you run. So you run seconds and get to experience, develop your DNA, and change the world. All the very best, everyone. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you very much to Dr. Tharindu Athapaththu for a very powerful and inspiring address to our graduates as they move on to the next chapter of their journey. With that, it's now time for us to begin with the next segment of certificates. I'd like to now invite the following dignitaries to join us in the presentation. We'd like to be joined by our chief guest, General S.H.S. Kotegoda, our guest of honor, Dr. Tharindu Athapaththu, accompanied by Director of European Nations Campus, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana. Let's put our hands together for our dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going to get started with the Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Business Administration. Our first student is AGRM Nimesha Kumudani. Our next student, Muhammad Fazli Muhammad Safni. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We then move on to Safra Farouk. Next, we have the Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Hospitality and Tourism Management. We have Viman Jayamana. Well done, Viman Jayamana. Next up, Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Information Technology, HM. Hashita Kaumina. Put your hands together. We then have Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Teaching and Learning, Sarojini Pushpendiran. Put your hands together for her. Joining next, we have Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Psychology, Kushani Gunatilaka. And then we have Natalie Smith. Let's put our hands together. We then move on. Graduate Diploma Level 6 in Quantity Surveying. We have Misrul Hafi Rifat Ahmed. Well done. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Health and Social Care Management. We start with Nuwan Prasad. Joining next will be Shobhiha Selvaraj. Our next graduate, WKM Buddhika Udayashanta. We have WKM Buddhika Udayashanta. Let's put our hands together for our graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, WWJSD Rowell. Let's hear your applause for our students. This is the Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Health and Social Care Management. We then move on, Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Education Management and Leadership. We start off with Judith Harriet Frank. Joining next, we have K.A. Danushka Chaturangi. We then move on, Midumi Ranwala. Congratulations. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Education Management and Leadership. Joining next will be Michelle Genevieve Fernando. Our next graduate Rajapaksa Senadhipatige Saumya Varuni Dasanayaka. Joining next, we have Rukshini Rajapaksa. Our next graduate, Tiroshini Hettiarachi. We then move on to Zikra Imran. Our next qualification is a postgraduate diploma, level 7 in hospitality and tourism management. We start with Dawn Pavitra P. Kalan Surya. Joining next, we have WNK Vijay Tunga. We then move on, postgraduate diploma, level 7 in construction project management. We have JMS Jaya Singha. And our next graduate is TGPW Doranagoda. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our students. We will then be moving on to the postgraduate diploma level 7 in project management. We have BV Imesh Samara, followed by Charita Sirivardhana. Let's put our hands together. Our next student is MGAC Fernando. Our next student is going to be P. Donna Krishmi Paboda, and that will be followed by Ruwan Kalubovila. Put your hands together. We're now ready to move on to the postgraduate diploma level 7 in human resource management. We start off with Anne Arulanandam. Let's hear your applause for our students. Our next graduate is DIM Samarasinghe. We then move on to Krishanti Katiresan. Joining us up next will be SM Yasho Rashmi Senarat. Following that, our next student is going to be Shazna Mehiraj. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We then move on to the postgraduate diploma level 7 in information technology. We start off with DAD Ashan Chamika Sandarawan. We then move on to JK Saduni Saluja Gamage. Joining next, Rohini Selva Chandran. We have Rohini Selva Chandran on stage. Next up, we have Sujiva Rumesh Bandara. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. This is the postgraduate diploma level 7 in information technology. Next up, Takshi Piumi Kumari Disanaika. We're then joined by Tushara Nirosh Jayawardana. We move on. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic marketing, A. Ashokanand. Put your hands together for our students. We then have our next student joining us, Indunil Gunaratna. Congratulations. Following this, we move into the postgraduate diploma level 7 in data science. We have E.G. Buddhi Nisansala Bandara. Our next graduate is Gauri Pereira. We then move on to P. Hevagamage Paranga Sampath Kumara. We now move to the postgraduate diploma level 7 in civil engineering. Shalika Madhubashini Patirana. T.M. Mahesh Madhusanka Tilakaratna. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in counseling, we have Manoja Benjamin. And then we have the postgraduate diploma level 7 in psychology, A.H. Sarangi Aloka De Silva. And that brings us to the end of this segment. Can we hear your applause for all of our students now? Come on, put your hands together. And with that, we say thank you very much to our dignitaries. Our dignitaries can take their seats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates today, It's time now for yet another special dance performance to be an exciting addition to our event. So without further ado, we are happy to welcome our dancers in our midst yet again. This is Neela Ranga Dance Group. Let's take a look at what they have in store. Put your hands together as our dancers come up, ladies and gentlemen.
තරුගානට දොරවී දෙන අනන්තයට සංසාරේ පතාපු මගේ ආදරේ මදි වුණාද ඉංගනිරියේ රැලි හදාපු සවන් පතට තෝඩු දාපු ඔය දෙතොලට හාදු දීපු මගේ ආදරේ මදි වුණාද නොවේ උකුලේ හිස තියාන සුරතෙලියේ හිත පුරාම සඳ එළියේ පෙම් පුරාපු මගේ ආදරේ මදි වුණාද නොවේ උකුලේ හිස තියාන සුරතෙලියේ හිත පුරාම සඳ එළියේ පෙම් පුරාපු මගේ ආදරේ මදි වුණාද මගේ හිස නුඹ අත තියාන මං දිවුරා නුඹ කියාපු ඒ ආදරේ නැති වුණාම මං ජීවත් වී හිඳීද මගේ හිස නුඹ අත තියාන මං දිවුරා නුඹ කියාපු ඒ ආදරේ නැති වුණාම මං ජීවත් වී හිඳීද සතියාන සුරතෙලියේ හිත පුරාම සඳ එළියේ පෙම් පුරාපු මගේ ආදරේ මදි වුණාද යකුලේ සතියාන සුරතෙලියේ හිත පුරාම සඳ එළියේ පෙම් පුරාපු මගේ ආදරේ මදි වුණාද
We say thank you to our lovely dancers who enrich our ceremony with that delightful performance. With that being said, we are now ready to move on, ladies and gentlemen, to the presentation of the next segment of certificates. To present this next segment, I'd like to invite the following dignitaries to join us. Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer at ENC. We'd also like to invite our guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Sigera, Founder and Chairperson, Women in Management, and they will be accompanied by Director, European Nations Campus, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana. Put your hands together for our dignitaries. We're now getting started with the postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. We start off with A. Kanishka Madhumali Silva. We then move on to AR, Janit Charlaka. Let's hear your applause, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we will be joined on stage by Afzal Amir. Put your hands together for our graduates. Joining us up next is going to be Anosha Dilshani Dharmalingam. This is the postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. Joining next, we have Anupama Jayawardena. Our next graduate is Ashraf Ali Iqbal. We then move on to BA Dumindu Sashit Pires. Joining us up next, BW Susanta Bandara Virakon. We then move on to Bope Gamage Isuri Udarika. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. This is the postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. Joining next, CM Tilomini D. Chandrasekhara. Our next graduate, Dimanta Bandara Jayasingha. We will then be moving on to Dulipa Prematilaka. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Our next graduate is Elayatambi Srinath. We then move on to Falin Vanessa Rajasingha. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. We continue. Our next graduate is Gayatri Alves. Congratulations to all of our students. We are still in the postgraduate diploma level 7 of strategic management and leadership. Joining next, HM Dushani Aroshika De Silva. Joining next, Halima Ikbar. Put your hands together for our hardworking students. They've put in a lot of effort to be here at this position today. So congratulations, Halima Ikbar. Joining us up next is going to be H. Lianage Lakni Sandashini. Put your hands together. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Strategic Management and Leadership. Up next, Kandaya Chantini. Put your hands together for her. Joining next we have Kaushalya Gunatilaka. We then move on to Kishoni Pires. Joining next, Kusal Vimukti Kulatunga. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Strategic Management and Leadership. Joining next, MDP Sandamali. Our next graduate, MFNA Mohammed Taha. We then move on to MGVS Divanka Rajapaksa. Joining next is M. Sashi Kumar. Put your hands together. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Strategic Management and Leadership. We then move on to Mas Shadia Rizani Nalavangsa. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We then move on to the next graduate. We have Mithun Lakmal. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Strategic Management and Leadership. Joining next is going to be Nadisha Jayakodi. Our very next student is Now Tunnage Dawn Manori Jaya Singha. We're still in the Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Strategic Management and Leadership. We have an overwhelming number of students for this course. We then move on to our next student, Navoda Lakshita. Put your hands together. Our next graduate is Patum Pereira. We then move on to Pumini Bulat Singhala. We then move on to Porage Donna Dilini Randula. Put your hands together. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. So many students graduating, and we're so proud of each of them. They've worked hard to earn their certificates. So with that, we move on now to the next student to join us in the postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. Joining next, we have Priya Ganeshan. Let's hear your applause. And as we congratulate Priya Ganeshan on stage, our next student is Ramila Miran. Put your hands together for him. Joining us up next is going to be Sahan Tarindu Sankalpa. We're still in postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. Joining next, Sangeet Rasika Gunawardana. Congratulations to all of our students. We have so many students to recognize in this particular course, especially strategic management and leadership. As you can see, we take it very seriously here, and it's definitely a great qualification to anyone's career. Next up, we have Savio Dias. Put your hands together. We move on to Shalini Anthony Raj. Congratulations. Joining us up next will be Sherin Christina Navaratna Raja. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. We continue with Sujata Pereira. Several more students to go in this particular course. Joining next will be TW Nayani Pavitra Kusumpala. Joining up next, we have T. Roshani Priyangika Fernando. Our next graduate, Uduvila Arachige Shaleen Nilanka. Put your hands together for him. Just a few more students in this course before we move on to the next. This is the postgraduate diploma level 7 strategic management and leadership. Joining next, W.A. Lakshmini Nuwan Kumari. We will then have W.S. Sureni Marian Fernando, followed by Watsala Gunawardana. Put your hands together for our students. And those are our students for the postgraduate diploma level 7 in strategic management and leadership. We're now moving to the next course, postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. We start with Chetika Ekanayaka. Joining next, EH Dimut Malinda. Congratulations. This is the postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. Our next student is Gihan Sudaraka Rohita, followed by KW Harshani Nirukshika. Put your hands together. We then move on to Kanishka Mihirani Jayavikrama. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. Joining us up next, MA Umesh Hiranta Pereira. We're next joined on stage by MIM Irshad. Let's hear your applause, ladies and gentlemen. Postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. Our next graduate is Muhammad Nafis Abdul Ghafoor. Joining us up next will be Muhammad Himaz. Let's hear your applause, ladies and gentlemen. We then move on to the next student, PH Tarushi Shehara Punchiheva. Joining us up next will be R.P. Vasanta Kumara. We then move on, Ravindran Harun Prasad. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. This is a postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. Joining next, Vidurshan Bhaskaran. A few more to go for this postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management. Joining next will be WK Manjula Premachandra. We have one more student to go for the postgraduate diploma level 7 in logistics and supply chain management, and that is WU Niroshan J Disanayaka. With that, we will be moving on now to the postgraduate diploma level 7 in accounting and finance. We start with Chamal Hettiarachi. Joining next, DGAK Kumari. Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance. Our next student, Jayavira Arachige Sanduni Pritika Fernando. Congratulations to you. We've got a few more students in this Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance. Our next student is K.A. Sashini Irandi Pereira. We will then be moving on to the next student, Lianage Devmini Taraka Pereira. We then move on. This is the Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance. Our next student in this course is M.A.N. Madhusankar. Congratulations. Joining us up next will be our student Prashanti Ratipan. Come on, let's hear your applause. This is the Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance. Our next student is R.M.C.L. Ratnayaka. We then move on to R.M. Vasana K. Ratnayaka. A few more students for this Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance. As we congratulate Vasana on stage, joining us up next is going to be Safa Tahir. Put your hands together for her. Our next graduate is Subhashini HMI. Let's hear your applause for Subhashini. This is the Postgraduate Diploma Level 7 in Accounting and Finance. Joining next, TP Kumara Fernando. And our next graduate is Yohani Ratugamage. That brings us to the end of this segment. Can we hear a resounding round of applause for all of our graduates, ladies and gentlemen? With that, we say thank you very much to our dignitaries for presenting the certificates. And very shortly, ladies and gentlemen, we will be delighted to hear from yet another of our guests of honor who is gracing our convocation ceremony this afternoon. We're delighted that joining us today we have Dr. Sulochana Sigera, who is the founder and chairperson of Women in Management. And it's now our privilege to invite Dr. Sigera to share her words of wisdom and inspiration to our students. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Sulochana Sigera.
Aiboan, Vanakkam, Salam Alaikum, and good afternoon to everyone. First, let me congratulate all of you all, because today is going to be a day that you will remember and also to celebrate. But I think all the speakers spoke about education. So everyone want to be educated and everyone want to have their photos of degrees, MBS, PhDs. And the computers are now asking us to confirm that whether we are humans. So we have to tick the box. If you are a human, you tick the box. Artificial intelligence are there to provide us with all the details, information, education, whatever the knowledge we want. Humans are losing humanity. Very soon there will be a MBA degree or a PhD on humanity, values, respect, ethics. So they say the educated people has those values, ethics, and principles. But education is not about those, some says. It's about how our guest of honor, the previous speaker said, our DNI. DNI is not only the attitudes and all, it's aptitude, it's a value, it's a respect. The core values which we got from the mother's womb. We were born with set of values from the mother's womb. So our value systems comes from our parents, from our teachers, schools, and our society. But when we get educated, we think that doesn't matter. Our qualification matters a lot. Yes, qualification matters. But at the end of the day, when you leave this world, people will not remember us for our PhDs, for our MBAs, or for our degrees. They will remember us for who we are, how we treat each other, how we respect others. Today's world, everyone is speaking about our personal space, our principles. This is what we like. But no one speaks how we treat to others. We want everyone to respect us without we being respecting to our own self and others. A person who respects him or herself will always respect another human being. So with the education qualifications, we have to ensure our value system is there. The value system is not about being honest. Those are the competencies. Accountability, confidence, all those are come as competencies and skills. Value system means how we want others to know us who we are. That's personal branding. It's not about our positions, designations. Designations do retire. Titles do retire. But our character will not retire. So remember, with your education qualification, build your character. There's no tuition class for characters. There is no degrees for characters. There's no diplomas or PhDs. Character comes how we treat others, respect, and also value, not for the position, not for the title, but simply being a human. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much to Dr. Sulochana Segera for those very thought-provoking words on the importance of maintaining our character throughout our career growth. With that being said, it's now time for the next segment of the presentation of certificates. To present this segment, I'd like to invite the following dignitaries to join us. Our chief guest, General S.H.S. Kotegoda. We'd also like to invite our chairman at ENC, Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, accompanied by Head of Academics and Senior Lecturer at ENC, Dr. Nisansala Hapua. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our dignitaries. We're now starting with a very prestigious qualification. This is a Master's in Business Administration. And as you can see, we've got a lot of students who have obtained their MBA with European Nations Campus, and we're happy to recognize them today. So let's get started with Ahmed Rushdi, Mohammed Riyam. Put your hands together for our students. This is the MBA, Masters in Business Administration. Joining us up next, Chaminda Kumara Disanaika, or Disaru Disanaika. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. MBA, our next student, DM Abhay Sekra. Congratulations. We've got more than 40 students who have obtained their MBA with us. So congratulations to each of them. We then move on now. DM Anuruddhika Priyadarshini Disanaika. Joining next, Iran, Danushka Madugalla. Our next MBA graduate, H.D.J. Silva. Joining next, we have Harshi Jayavira. This is the Masters in Business Administration, and we've got more than 40 of our students who will be proudly holding this certificate after the graduation today. So we then move on to the next, Hiranya Heva Nayaka. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Our next MBA student, J.W. Chandana Tilak Pereira. Congratulations. We move on to the next MBA graduate, K. Kanishka Chintani Pereira. Joining us up next, K. Nalaka Dimutu Kumara. Masters in Business Administration. Next up, K. Ramesh Salia Fonseca. Our next MBA graduate is Kamala Jayawardena. We're in our Masters in Business Administration segment of the conferment of certificates. Joining next, Kanda Vikramage Lakshika Nilmini Kumari. Our next student is Malika Gunatilaka. This is the Masters in Business Administration. Next up, Maligaspe Koralage La Santa. We then move on to the next MBA graduate. We have Malindu Rupasingha. Joining next, Minidu Pereira. Our next MBA graduate is Muhammad Amjad Naseem. Next up, we have Mudita Ekanayaka. We're halfway through this wonderful list of individuals who are obtaining their MBA today. Our next student is NK Milan Nayanajit Amarasuriya. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We then move on to Nadish Tanuja. Your applause for our MBA graduates. Our next MBA student is N. Vidana Patiranage, Malinda Gayan. Next, we will be joined by Nimala Tarmentirar. Put your hands together for her. This is the Masters in Business Administration. Joining us up next, PMPW Anushka Migara Bandaranayaka. We then move on to the next MBA graduate. We have Prashant Dharmalingam. Joining us next, RM Dilini Harshani. Our next MBA graduate is going to be SA Satyajit Priyadarshana Subhasingha. We then move on to the next graduate, S. Takshala. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for our MBA graduates. Yes, it's not an easy qualification to obtain, and I'm sure they've spent many sleepless nights completing their assignments and making sure they rank right up there with the very best of MBA grads in the world. All right, we move on. Next up to SVR Boteju. Our next Masters in Business Administration is awarded to Samantha Dimendra Kumarasinghe. Joining next, Samara Singha Mudayan Silage Aisha Saman Mali. Joining next to receive his MBA, we have Saminda Munasinghe. Up next, our MBA graduate is Selvaraj Perinpan. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. A few more MBA graduates to recognize. Next up, Chaneli Dilsha Pereira. Joining us next, Sundaram Yogendran. Our next MBA graduate is Tuan Mohammad Naushad Kichil. We're in the Masters in Business Administration conferment of the degrees. All right, we move on now to WA Nilukshi Chandima Veerasinghe. WK Gayatri Chandima. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Our next MBA graduate is WM Amila Chintaka Premaratna. And then finally in our Masters in Business Administration, we have Varna Kulasurya Lalit Fernando. These are over 40 MBA graduates today, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please give them all a resounding round of applause? Congratulations on achieving your MBA. With that, I'd like to invite our chief guest, General Kote Goda, to remain on stage. We say thank you to the remaining dignitaries. The rest of the dignitaries can take their seats, but our chief guest will remain. To join the chief guest now, I'd like to invite our guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Segera, founder and chairperson, Women in Management, accompanied by Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, Director, European Nations Campus. We're moving into a very special segment now, ladies and gentlemen. We're now going to commence the recognition of our best performers. Yes, these are the exceptional students who've given their very best efforts to their course, and they've risen to the top of academic success here at ENC. And as they join us up, I hope you will give them a resounding round of applause, because these are extraordinary individuals who've truly exhibited great excellence and commitment. So let's get started with the best performers, starting with the MBA. Here we go. Maligaspe, Cora Lage La Santa. Put your hands together for the best performers. We have 3 best performers for this course, MBA. Joining next, we have our best performer, Samara Singha, Mudayan Silage, Aisha Saman Mali. Put your hands together for her. These are the best performers in the Masters in Business Administration. And we have one more best performer in this course, and that is Harshi Jayavira. Here we go. This is Harshi Jayavira, best performer in the MBA. Can we please put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as we congratulate them on their success? Fantastic. We move on now to the next, which is postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. Here are our best performers, Sahan Tarindu Sankalpa. Postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. We have 3 best performers here. After Sahan Tarindu Sankalpa, we will then be recognizing the next best performer. Now Tunnage Dawn Manori Jaya Singha. These are all our top students who've made us quite proud indeed with their academic achievements. So well done to you. We have one more best performer for the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership, and that is Kishoni Pires. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We then move on to the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management. We've got 2 best performers here. We start with Ravindran Harun Prasad. Put your hands together for the best performer. These are the best performers in the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management. Joining next will be M.A. Umesh Hiranta Pereira. Congratulations to you, all of our bright top students. Next, we move on to the postgraduate diploma in accounting and finance. The best performer here is R.M. Vasana K. Ratnayaka. Congratulations to Vasana K. Ratnayaka, the best performer for the postgraduate diploma in accounting and finance. We move on now to postgraduate diploma in health and social care management. The best performer is WWJSD Rovel. We will then be moving on to the postgraduate diploma in educational management and leadership. The best performer in this course, Rukshini Rajapaksa. Congratulations, Rukshini Rajapaksa, our best performer, postgraduate diploma in educational management and leadership. We then move on, a postgraduate diploma in project management. Best performer is MGAC Fernando. We then move on to the postgraduate diploma in human resource management. We've got 3 best performers. We start with SM Yasho Rashmi Senarat. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Best performers. Postgraduate diploma in human resource management. We then move on to the postgraduate diploma in information technology. That's what's coming up next. And we have a best performer in that, JK Sadhuni Saluja Gamage. Put your hands together. Next, we will then move on to a postgraduate diploma in data science. Best performer, P. Hevagamage Taranga Sampat Kumara. Congratulations on being our best performer. A few more courses to go in which we identify our top students. Next, higher diploma in health and social care management. Kaushalya Narendri Hettyarachi. Okay, she's not here. We will move on. Higher diploma in information technology. Tyaka Ratinam Sasi Varnan. Put your hands together for him. This is the best performer for higher diploma in information technology. We then move on, higher diploma in early learning and childcare. Kavindri Tisakya De Silva. Two more courses to go to identify our best performers. Next, we have a diploma in UK AMI. Our best performer is RADR Yomali. This is the diploma in UK AMI, and our best performer is right here on stage receiving her medal. This is RADR Yomali. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for her. Congratulations. And one more best performer, diploma in psychology, Fatima Amra Abdul Jamiyun. Let's hear your applause. And those are all of our best performers for our convocation ceremony. Can we have a huge round of applause as we congratulate each one of them? Well done to our top students. With that, we say thank you very much to our dignitaries. Our dignitaries can feel free to take their seats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today at our convocation ceremony, I'm sure our students feel a lot of different emotions. There is the emotion of celebration and accomplishment, also emotions of a great relief, as well as satisfaction on having finally completed their course. So now, to sum up all of the emotions that our graduates feel today, we have a student who will represent the student body and speak to us on their behalf. So he is a student who completed his postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership, and we invite him now to deliver his student address. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Elayathambi Srinath. Put your hands together for him.
Good evening, Chief Guest, the guest of honors, the chairman, the academic and non-academic panels, the lecturers, parents, and fellow graduates. Thank you for gathering here to celebrate the culmination of our academic journey. Today is not just a ceremony, it is a milestone that marks the end of the rigorous yet incredibly rewarding the chapter on our lives. First and foremost, let me express my gratitude to the faculty and staff who have dedicated themselves to our celebration. Thank you for you imparting knowledge, guidance, and invaluable life lesson. Your commitment has not only shaped our academic journey, but has left an indelible mark on our character. To our families, friends, and loved ones, your unwavering support has been the backbone of our success. Throughout the late night, the challenges and the trembles you are stood by us, offering encouragement and understanding today's achievement is as much yours as it is ours, and we share this moment with a deep gratitude for your presence in our lives. As we stand on the stage, we are not just an individual receiving degrees, we are collective endowment and dedication, resilience, and the pursuit of knowledge. The postgraduate journey is not merely about acquiring the deeper understanding of our respective field. It is about purchasing boundaries, but we have a possible challenging ourselves and enhancing our not only as expert in our discipline, but as individuals who are capable of making meaningful impact on the world. However, as we celebrate our individual achievement, let us not forget the importance of community and collaboration relationship we have forged with fellow students and faculty have been an integral part of our journey. These connections are not just networking opportunities. They are foundation of the professional and personal support system that will endure beyond the university walls. Now, armed with our postgraduate degrees, we have a responsibility to contribute meaningful to society, whether it is research industries, academy, or any other field. Our unique perspectives and expertise have been potential to drive positive changes. As we step into the next phase of our lives, let us not lose sight of our passion, pursue what is inspire you, and let be our enthusiasm. We are the driving force behind your endeavors. Remember, success is not solely defined as a job, title or on financial achievement, but by positive impact we have on the world and the life those around us. In the word of our great leader Nelson Mandela, education is most powerful weapon which is you can use the change in the world. Class in 2024, let we use our education to be catalyzed for positive changes to tackle the challenges in our time, and so great world that reflect the value of the whole dear. Congratulations, my fellow graduates, on reaching this significant milestone. May your future be filled with continued growth, proud satisfaction, and encourage to pursue your dream. Thank you on behalf of the students. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Elayathambi Srinath for sharing with us your heartfelt message on behalf of the student body here at European Nations Campus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentation of a very special set of tokens of appreciation. Before I tell you who it is for, let me invite the dignitaries forward. We'd like to invite Dr. A.J.A. Rifas, our chairman, accompanied by the head of academics and senior lecturer at ENC, Dr. Nisansala Hapua-Rachi. Let's put our hands together for them. Ladies and gentlemen, today as we celebrate the success of our graduates, we also take this moment to recognize the dedication and hard work of those who guided our students on their journey. Our lecturers have been a cornerstone of the academic achievements of our students, and they have been the ones who have been fostering the growth, imparting knowledge, as well as shaping the futures of our students. So it's now time to show our gratitude and appreciation towards our beloved lecturers. So as we read out the names of our lecturers, we'd like to respectfully invite them to join us up on stage and accept a token of our appreciation for your invaluable contribution. Let's get started with Mr. Chanaka Karunasena. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Our next lecturer is Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena. We have Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena joining us up. Next up, we'd like to invite Ms. Iranga Mihiri. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We'd also like to appreciate the contributions of Ms. Inoka Chamani Kirindigedara. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our lecturers. Joining next, we'd like to invite Mr. Nuwan Sitira Mahavattage. We would then like to invite Mr. T.G.P. Udayanga. Let's hear your applause for our lecturers. Joining next, we'd like to invite Ms. Dasuni Nimesha Fernando. The next lecturer we would like to recognize is Ms. Nuha Hussain. Put your hands together for our lecturers. Joining us up next, Ms. Fatima Fazmina Faiz. We'd also like to appreciate Mr. WWAID Vikramasinghe. And we have one more lecturer to go. Miss Disney Sanshala Ratnaika. These are all of our beloved lecturers who've spent many hours training, mentoring and guiding us. Can we once again give all of them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we say a big thank you to our panel of lecturers. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Rifas to remain. We say thank you to Dr. Nisansala Hapua-Rachi. And I'd now like to invite Ms. M.Y. Nauzana to please join Dr. Rifas as we get started with yet another segment of presentation of tokens. This time, we would like to express our gratitude to the distinguished dignitaries who have graced us with their presence at this ceremony. So We'd like to now start off by inviting our chief guest to please join us forward, General SHS Kotegoda, retired, WWV, RWP, RSP, VSV, USP, NDC, the Chancellor of General Sir John Kotalavala Defence University. We have a token to appreciate Sir's presence as our chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for General SHS Kotegoda, our chief guest for our convocation. Next, we'd like to appreciate our guests of honor. We start with Dr. Sulochana Sigera, founder and chairperson of Women in Management. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear your applause for our guest of honor, Dr. Sulochana Sigera. Our next guest of honor is Dr. Tarindu Atapattu, certified leadership coach and NLP business practitioner. We'd like to request you, Dr. Tarindu, to please join us and accept a token of our appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, your applause for our guest of honor, Dr. Tarindu Atapattu. And right after this, we have a very, very special token of appreciation. This goes to our head of academics and our senior lecturer here at European Nations Campus. A special token for Dr. Nisansala Hapua-Rachi. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Nisansala Hapua-Rachi. With that, we would like to invite our chairman and director to please remain. We have yet another token now. A little surprise, I have to say. A little surprise. We have a token now for our chairman and director. This is on behalf of the staff of ENC. I'd like to now invite Mr. Kavesh Kalwarachi to join us up. Ms. Nilesha Amarasuriya as well. We'd like to invite Mr. Kavesh to present this to our chairman at European Nations Campus, Dr. A.J.A. Rifas. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together as we have the token being presented to Dr. A.J.A. Rifas. We say thank you to our chairman for his wonderful guidance and vision. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. A.J.A. Rifas. I'd now like to invite Ms. Nilesha Amarasuriya to present this to our director, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as we appreciate the wonderful efforts and guidance from Ms. M.Y. Nauzana. Thank you very much to our chairman and our director. You can feel free to take your seats. We're almost drawing close to the end, but we do have, right now, ladies and gentlemen, a very special video for all of you. We have the pleasure of hearing from two esteemed individuals who could not be with us in person today, but they have sent their heartfelt wishes for this special occasion. So these two special videos feature Ms. Patricia Land, who is Head of Operations and Compliance at OTHM. We also have Dr. Penelope Hood from Qualify, and they will be on screen right now sharing their messages and best wishes for our graduates. So let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Patricia Land from OTHM Qualifications here in the UK. As you no doubt know, we're an Ofqual regulated awarding body, Ofqual being the UK government regulatory body for education here. We're absolutely delighted to be speaking to you today on what is absolutely a momentous occasion. I can only imagine how hard you've worked to achieve your qualifications, and to have this wonderful day of celebrations at the European Nations Campus graduation ceremony will just be the cherry on top of your cake. We've been in partnership together for some time with ENC and OTHM, and we're very pleased to be working closely with them to ensure that you do have excellent quality education experience with a good quality qualification at the end of it. We know, and I certainly know, that that qualification that you're being awarded today will carry you throughout your professional career, whatever you may do. You may come back and do further qualifications with OTHM or London Graduate School, or you may go elsewhere. But one thing is assured, that qualification will be an important part of your professional and academic journey. I really, really hope you have an absolutely wonderful day today celebrating with your family and your friends. Enjoy today, you deserve it. And I look forward to seeing pictures perhaps on social media and certainly to hearing through ENC how successful the day has been. Enjoy today and all our good wishes from OTHM here in the UK to each and every one of you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Penelope Hood and I am the Chair of Qualify, an awarding organisation in the UK which is recognised internationally by universities, by governments and employers. I'm also an academic in the UK and in Asia, and formerly the Director of International Partnerships for the Association of Business Executives and for Anglia Ruskin University. I would like to wish you well today, and on behalf of all my colleagues in the UK, I send my very warm wishes to you all. I'm aware that some of you will be proceeding on to higher awards, others will be finishing your studies here, and others may resume your studies at a later date. But for all of you, what you have achieved will help you in the future. It will enhance your employability and enable you to face some of the challenges ahead in a fast-changing and global environment more easily. I would also like to thank the many people, some of them here today, who have supported you along your way in your studies. Your partners, husbands, parents, grandparents, other family members and friends. But perhaps most important of all, the staff here. The staff who have taught you, lectured to you, and encouraged you. Thank you too. But today is all about celebrating together. And I would like to close by
Take a chance.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Patricia Land and Dr. Penelope Hood, and we thank them for sending in their messages because their words truly reflect the global recognition and support that our graduates receive from prestigious institutions like theirs. Well, we're almost coming to the end of our formal proceedings. Before we wrap up, it's time now for us to appreciate all of the people behind the scenes who've helped put on this wonderful and memorable event. So to take this opportunity now and offer all of our contributors a heartfelt gratitude, we have the formal vote of thanks, and to do the honors of the same, we have the Chief Operating Officer of European Nations Campus. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Miss Samiha Rilwan.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is both an honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of European Nations Campus on the occasion of the General Convocation 2024. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, General SHS Kotegoda, Chancellor of General Sir John Katalawala University. Your presence and your inspiring words have truly enriched this occasion and made it memorable. We are deeply grateful to our guest of honors, Dr. Sulochana Segera, founder and chairperson of Women in Management, Dr. Tharindu Athapattu, certified leadership coach and NLP business practitioner. Your participation and valuable support have added great importance to this event, and we are truly thankful. A heartfelt gratitude goes to the chairman of European Nations Campus, Dr. A.J. Rifaz, and the director of ENC, Ms. M.Y. Nauzana, for their support and outstanding leadership. A special mention goes to the head of academics of ENC, Dr. Nisansala Hapuarachi, for her invaluable guidance and dedication throughout. We are grateful to our dedicated lecturers for their services and commitment to education. To the ENC staff and the team working diligently behind the scenes, your hard work and dedication have ensured a smooth execution of this event. To the support teams, including the technical, photography, and the BMICH staff, your hard work have ensured the smooth execution of this event too. A big thank you to our comparer for the smooth and engaging conduct of the program. Finally, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the well-wishers whose encouragement and support have been a source of inspiration and motivation. Thank you all for coming together to make the General Convocation 2024 a truly remarkable and successful event. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. Samiha Rilwan for those warm words of gratitude expressed to everybody who has been instrumental in making our ceremony a significant event. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready now to formally conclude our convocation ceremony to declare this event formally closed, it's my pleasure to invite to the lectern our senior lecturer at European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together and welcome Ms. Chaturangi Jayasena.
I now declare the closing of current session of year 2024, General Convocation of European Nations Campus. Thank you all for being here.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we now draw the curtains on this wonderful convocation ceremony of European Nations Campus. Once again, congratulations to all of our students, and we do trust that our students will continue to reach great heights and make ENC proud. With that being said, as we now draw our event to a conclusion, I'd like to invite all of us to please rise as our dignitaries will now be leaving the hall. As our dignitaries leave the hall, we'd like to inform all of our students that to ensure a smooth and efficient exit, we request that the graduates leave in a queue after our dignitaries, and you will do so in your seating order. Our coordinators will guide you, and this will of course also help to avoid any queues at the cloak return desk. So we thank you all for your cooperation. Please do leave in the order of your seat numbers right after our dignitaries have left.
Empty in the darkest night, lighting up your wildest dreams. No more hiding in plain sight. Let it flow like endless streams. Tell the key